Sarah, what have you started on our Facebook page? It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix 101.5. You know, it's funny for us because we'll have conversations and we'll be like, we'll get a lot of calls on that, and we don't, which is fine. Then there are other times where we'll mention something and you'll want to comment so much about that random topic or whatever.
Yeah, we can't figure you guys out sometimes.
But it's funny, and this is great. But Sarah was talking yesterday how you were a nature girl at Camp Don Lee.
I sure was.
And you posted a picture of young 21-year-old Sarah on our Facebook page.
A wee tiny baby.
You're just a young
wee tiny baby.
21-year-old Sarah, you are adorable, by the way, in this
thanks.
picture. And I love all the people trying to figure out which one you are. Even some are screenshotting and circling you, being like, there you are.
I know.
But the amount of people, Sarah, that commented on this post that went to Camp Don Lee, where you were a nature girl back in the day, kind of blows my mind.
I was once told by a native North Carolinian, like, you are a North Carolinian if you went to Camp Don Lee. Like, it is super authentico.
What is it about Camp Don Lee, and where is it located again?
It's located in Arapahoe, which is in Pamlico County, which is the most East and North County in North Carolina, and it is in the middle of nowhere. It's in a swamp, essentially.
Nearly every single comment is a connection of, I went there, or I bet I was a camper there when Sarah was there. Another Sarah said, love that camp, went there for 6 or 7 summers.
I wish I had. I was only there for half a summer. Because I had to get a job that paid better.
Get that. Yeah. We're trying to do whatever we can at 21 to make a buck, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And Shelly commented, love that she used the acronym for Camp Don Lee. CDL is top 2 favorite places on earth for me.
It's a special place.
What is it about this? I've only heard you talk about this, especially the sheet cake guy that denied you a kiss and makeout session.
This guy.
During that camp.
I wish I could remember his name. I cannot remember his name. I really do wish I knew.
Yes. Sarah wanted to kiss this dude.
I was putting in the work, y'all. I read a book with him every night. I'd go to his cabin and we would read Never-Ending Story to each other, which is hot.
And then you finally made it to his car, just a private situation for you guys, and you thought something was going to happen, maybe?
No, and then we drove to a random grocery store, and he bought a sheet cake, took it back to the car, and ate the damn thing.
No kisses for Sarah.
He was like, do you want some sheet cake? I'm like, no, what are you, stupid sheet cake?
I was just hoping for a kiss.
I was like ready to make out. God.
I'm 21. I want to kiss. I'll take
the
sheet.
Perhaps,
but we don't know that.
We don't know. I can't remember his name, but yeah. So Camp Don Lee is very special. It's right by for context. It's right by Cherry Point. I think is the name of that.
I'll take your word for it. I have no idea where this is.
That's an Air Force base.
Gotcha.
I think that might be the name. I can't remember, but regardless, it's right on the sound. It's just like, it's got trees and these old cabins and fields, and it's just, it's got this pond. The pond is crazy because the pond, it's a straight up pond. It's got a deck that's built onto it. It's a chlorinated pond. They chlorinate it, so it's clean. And but there are water moccasins in it, and part of a lot of the camp counselors' jobs was to take a stick and rifle the water under the deck to move the water moccasins out.
Before you got in it?
Yep.
No.
I know, but there weren't any.
No.
Once the kids got in there was no way in hell there'd be a water moccasin in there because it was too splashy.
I've been to a couple camps in my day or been in lakes like that, and I was always freaked out.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Not knowing what is underneath me.
There was also little fishies in there that would bite you a little bit when you were in the water, like these tiny little fishes, just like the ones they use for pedicures. They come and eat the dead skin off your feet. They were doing the same thing to you when you were in the water. I mean, it sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy to me, Sarah.
But it is unbelievable. And as nature girl, I had access to an activity bus that was parked, and it was turned into kind of like a mini museum with lots of different stuff in it, and you could go and do science projects and whatnot in there. I had a pet snake that year named Agnes that we caught. She was a water snake, not poisonous. I mean, it was awesome.
Of course, you have all these great memories from it. I've only known you the last 9 years or whatever it's been. And obviously, we've had these lives before and so many different things. I love in your previous life, before I met you, you were a nature girl at one point in your life.
I was a nature girl, Sarah King.
Nature girl, Sarah King. I got to give me your Ric Flair. There it is. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix 101.5. Welcome to the show. on this Thursday. Were you also a camper at Camp Don Lee? I feel like everybody in North Carolina went to this camp based on Facebook. Hi, good morning. You're on air with Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. Hello.
Well, wait, are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Hey, Sarah, just so you know, Cherry Point is a Marine Corps air base, not Air Force.
Oh, didn't know that. Well, all I know is we were right by there, and because of all the concrete on that base, it would whip up water spouts all the time.
Oh, interesting. Hey, well, thank you for clarifying. You have a good Thursday.
You too, hoorah.
For all those Camp Don Leers out there, did you also go to this camp? Because it literally looks like everybody that commented went to this camp that Sarah was a nature girl at back in the day.
It's a special place. Once
There's
you
a
go,
special
it's
place.
in your heart forever.
If you're also a Camp Don Leer, welcome to call in and talk about how great Camp Don Lee was. 919-860-1015. And thank you for the story time. All the good stories from this place,
there's
Sarah.
so many more. I was only there for like a month and a half. It's kind of amazing.
It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix.
Sun is going down, time is running out, no one else around me.
Okay, Karen with us right now. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Now, are you calling to also say you went to Camp Don Lee like Sarah did in Pamlico County?
Yes.
I did not, but both my sons did, and I'm getting ready to send my youngest one, who's 15, for
that's
3 weeks.
Yes, he's an LIT then.
No, he's a mariner.
Oh, a
and
mariner.
He'll be an LIT. Yeah, and they get to go on a boat and sail to different places.
Yep.
Stay overnight. Yeah.
Karen and
It's a
Sarah,
big deal.
I'm sorry, ladies. Real quick, I don't have any idea what a LIT is and a mariner is. Can you help me understand this, Karen?
Sure. So as you get older, you can apply. He actually had to apply to attend this camp, and that way back in October, and I had to rearrange his exam schedule so the kid can go for 3 weeks.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
And yeah, but you're like kind of an expert sailor by this point. You've gone to Camp Don Lee for several years, and their big thing is that they get to sail places and go overnight.
Yes.
And he loves the camp, and they go 3 weeks without cell phones.
Oh, they don't allow cell phones. Cell phones weren't really a thing when I was there in 98.
No, they were
goodness.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that crazy?
No, I think it's wonderful. And yeah, I didn't mention Camp Don Lee is a sailing camp.
Okay, gotcha.
And so I learned how to sail a sunfish, which is a really small boat, but they have bigger boats on site. And I did the overnight with them, and you go to this little at the time, I don't know if it's changed, but there's like this house that's abandoned on this little like stretch of land, and you sail over to it and you camp overnight, and it's so fun.
I'm looking at the pictures right now. This Camp Don Lee place looks amazing. I needed to Google this for reference.
I haven't looked at their website in years.
It's 10 minutes away from Oriental, North Carolina, north of Morehead City and all that.
Yes.
So that's in the part of North Carolina this is. Now, I needed that visual
now
of where
that makes
this
sense.
is.
I didn't even think about looking it up.
Yeah, Sarah, everything you say, this place does look amazing, minus the water moccasins that you mentioned.
You just learn to deal with the nature.
When are you kicking your kids out of your house? I mean, sending them off to summer camp, Karen?
Sunday.
Okay, Sunday.
That is so fun. Have the best time.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
have a
you
great.
will.
Wow, 3 weeks away. Are you going to be okay as a mom? Like, are you going to be missing your son, or are you happy that he's going?
My husband said that to me last night when he came and did a very 15-year-old thing. He said, "Do you think we're going to be all right for 3 weeks?" And I went, "Yeah, I think we'll be good." He's silly and he's crazy, and he's very 15, and
He's very good at being 15.
yes.
Karen, I'm
We'll
looking
be
at the
good.
pictures based on the fact of what I'm seeing in front of me, and he's 15, and he likes outdoor stuff. He is going to have a great time. Karen, stay right there. I have another question I want to ask you, but I want to ask you off air, okay? Thanks for calling in. It's going to be it's going to be so much fun for your son.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited for him.
It is.
All right, stay right there, Karen.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that is so much fun. I want to go to this camp right now based on the pictures that I'm seeing.
It's awesome. It's a Methodist camp, so it's also got a Christian backing.
I mean, I'm going to have to sneak in my phone because what are you supposed to do for 3 weeks without your cell phone and Instagram?
It's the freaking best.
But I'm sure it's a good time. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix.